Good morning to all of you. Yesterday till question number 3 we have to complete it. Now you have to solve question number 4. You see that question number 4 tell that the wheels of a car of diameter 80 centimeter. You see that diameter of the car given 80 centimeter and wheel of the car given. You see that suppose this is the wheel of car. This is our wheel of the car. This is the wheel of car whose diameter given 80 centimeter. Okay. How many complete revolution does each wheels make in 10 minutes? How many complete revolution does each wheels make in 10 minutes when car is traveling at a speed of 66 km per hour? You see that suppose a car is moving with 66 km per hour. Whenever car is moving, it means their wheels are rolling. Question say that how many revolution it will take. Question say that how many revolution it will take. So first you have to calculate the total distance traveled by the car. First you have to calculate the total distance traveled by car. You see that whenever we want to calculate the distance by any car, so first you have to calculate circumference, because this part is the travel the distance, outer circumference is the travel the distance or not. You know that if diameter d equals to 80 centimeter given, then radius equals to what? 40 centimeter. Then radius equals to what? 40 centimeter. Then in one revolution how much distance it will travel? First you have to calculate that in one revolution how much distance it will travel. The distance traveled by any circular part is equals to its circumference. It means first you have to calculate the distance travel in one revolution equals to what? 2 pi r, 2 into 22 by 7 into 40. This you have to calculate it. This distance travel in one revolution. Value of r is 40. Till here anyone have any problem? You see that the speed of car given, speed of car 66 kilometer per hour. It means it will move 66 kilometer in 1 hour. In 1 hour it will move 66 kilometer. Then first you have to calculate in 1 minute how much distance it will travel. You see that first you have to, if you want then convert in the meter, otherwise you have to convert in kilometer per minute.
Sir, they are in centimeters, so
we have to convert this in the meter per minute. You see that 66 multiplied by 1000 divided by 60. Till here anyone have any problem? Till here anyone have any problem? 0 0 cancel out. 6 11 ja 66. It means 1100 meter per minute. This distance travel in 1 minute. 1100 meter per minute distance travel by the car in 1 minute. You see that speed of car. This is the speed of car meter per minute. Now question say that the car travel at with the same speed at 10 minutes. It means the car have travel with the same speed travel at the 10 minutes. It means the car have to move at 10 minutes, and how much distance it will cover. Then we have to multiply this value in. This is the distance traveled by the car in 1 minute. Now we want to calculate the distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes. It means we have to multiply this by 10. Then this will be 11,000. This distance traveled by the car is 11,000. Now we want to calculate the number of revolution. Total distance traveled by the, if you have to total distance traveled by the car divided by the area or distance covered by the one revolution, then you will find the number of revolution. Now you have to solve the questions. You have to got the questions or not? You see that question tell that suppose a car is moving with the 66 km per hour. Car is moving with 66 km per hour. It means in 1 hour car have to travel 66 km distance. In 1 hour car have to travel 66 km distance. Now first we have to calculate that in 1 minute how much distance traveled by the car. You see that in 1 minute if you want to convert 66 km per hour in meter per minute, then kilometer we want to convert in the meter multiplied by 1000, and this hour we have to convert in the minute, then divided by 60. It means 66 into 1000 divided by 60. It means the car has to travel 1100 distance or 1100 meter per minute. The distance traveled by the car is 1100 per minute. This distance traveled by the car in 1 minute, 1100 meter. Till here, anyone have any problem? With the same speed, car have to travel 10 minutes. With the same speed, car have to travel 10 minutes. It means first we calculate the total distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes. It means if here you have to multiply by 10, then we know that how much distance traveled by the car. First you have to calculate the total distance traveled by the car. Till here, anyone have any problem? You know that after that question say that how much revolution. Suppose you have a wheel. You have a wheel, and whenever you have to travel the distance by car, the wheel have to move.
Yes, sir.
Or we will have to take the revolution. The question says that in how much revolution this will be attain this distance by the car attain this distance. It means first we have to calculate the distance of one revolution, and distance car is a circular. It means the distance of one revolution equals to the circumference. This is the 2 pi r. It means and 2 pi r equals to 2 into 22 by 7 into 40. Or only simply mentioned into 2 pi r. Till here, anyone have a problem? It means number of revolution equals to the total distance traveled by the car divided by the distance traveled by one revolution. Distance traveled by one revolution. Anyone have any problem? Write down the solution. Given. You see that speed of car. Speed of car. What given? 66 kilometer per hour. Traveling time. How much time it will travel the car? 10 minutes. Wheel diameter. Wheel diameter equals to 80 centimeter given. Centimeter given. This implies that radius of wheel 40 centimeter, or we want to convert this in the meter, then 40 divided by 100 equals to 4 by 10. 4 by 10 or 2 by centimeter, 2 by 5 meter. This is the radius of the wheel. This is the radius of wheel. This is the radius of wheel. Now we want to check that how much revolution covered by the car to complete this distance. According to question, what have to mention? According to question, number of revolution. What have to mention? Number of revolution equals to total distance traveled by car divided by distance in one revolution. Distance in one revolution. Till here, anyone have any problem? Acha. You see that this directly have to apply 66 kilometer per hour. We have to convert this in the meter per minute. It means 66 into 1000 divided by 60. This into 10 we have to multiply. Till here, anyone have any problem? Divided by distance in one revolution. Distance in one revolution is 2 into 22 by 7 into 2 by 5 you have to mention. What you have to mention? 2 by 5. 2 into 22 by 7 into 2 by 5. Till here, anyone have any problem? You see that? You have to written like that. 66 into 1000 into 10 divided by 60 divided by 2 into 22 into 2. This is 88. 88 upon 35. First term into last term, middle term into middle term. Otherwise, you have to divided it 6 11 ja 11,000 into 35 divided by 88. Number, this is the number of revolution. Calculate this value. 1000 into 35 divided by 88. 4,375. Number of revolution is 4,375. Is 12.2. You see that question number 1. Question number 1. Area of a sector. Find the area of a sector of a circle with radius 6 centimeter. If the angle of the sector is 60 degree. You listen to me. Those students who are absent yesterday, listen to one time. You see that. Suppose this is your circle. Suppose this is your circle. Question is to find the area of a sector of a circle with a radius 6 centimeter. Suppose we have fixed any arc. Suppose this is arc AB. This is arc AB. O is the center. It means the angle made by the arc at the center. This is said to be the central angle. Suppose this angle is 6 theta. But here value of theta given 60 degree. Till central angle, everyone have doubt is clear or not? If the angle made by any arc at the center of the circle is said to be central angle. If this angle is less than 180 degree, this arc is minor arc. If angle greater than 180 degree, then major arc. Till here it is okay. After that, if you have to join by any chord AB, if you have to join AB, it means AB is a chord. But this total area is a sector area. Suppose this is O. OAB is the total sector area. OAB is the sector. But segment is only. Suppose we have to mention A, this part is only segment. ACB is the segment. For everyone it is clear what is the sector area and what is the segment. Sector clear for everyone? That this total area is the sector area and the area covered by the chord and arc is said to be the segment. Here question I have asked about what is the area of sector. Angle theta given 60 degree. That day, I think yesterday we have to discuss about the formula. What is the area of sector? Pi r square. We have to discuss about the area. Pi r square theta upon 360 degree. Pi r square theta upon 360 degree. And whenever you have to discuss about the length, then 2 pi r into theta by 60 degree. Arc length if you have to measure of the sector or anything, then you have to mention 2 pi r into theta upon 360. But you have to calculate the area, and area of circle is pi r square. But sector area, it means a small portion of the circle we have to calculate. A small portion of the circle we have to, the area of a small portion to calculate, it means theta upon 360. We want to calculate this area. You have to mention that area of sector. What you have to mention? Area of sector. Question number 1. Question number 1 solution. You have to mention given. What you have to mention? Given theta equals to 60 degree. This implies that area of sector equals to pi r square theta upon 360. This implies that area of sector equals to what? Pi r square 60 upon 360. This 0 and 0 cancel out. 6 6 ja 36. You have to mention pi r square by 6. What you have to mention? And if you want, then you have to put the value of r also. Radius given 6 centimeter. You have to mention r equals to 6 centimeter. You see that pi into 6 upon 6 6 and 6 cancel out 6 pi. Don't put the value. Why you have to put the value of pi? Only mention 6 pi is the answer. Area of sector equals to 6 pi. If anyone interested or examiner is interested, then you have to put the value of pi and you have to get the result. And if exam question say that you have to put the value of pi or value of pi is given, then you have to put the value of pi. In this is exact answer. And if you have the time, then you have to put the value of pi. 22 by 7. or 3.14 you have to mention.
What is minus segment?
Less than
Minus segment, sir. Minus segment.
Listen, Ayush have asked that what is the minor segment. You see that Ayush, the area covered by the minor arc. This is the minor segment because this is the minor arc and the area covered by this one is the minor segment.
That the angle is.
If the angle is less than 180 degree, then area covered by the arc and the chord is minor segment. And major segment, after this remains total area is the major segment. It means total area minus minor segment equals to the major segment. Yes.
Sector, sir. Minus sector.
Minor sector. This total area is a minor sector. This total area cover this area. This is the minor sector area. Sector you have to mention because theta. You see that why minor it is? If theta is less than 180, this is the minor. Theta is greater than 180, then this is the major. Question have asked about the minor sector. Only have to mention the sector, but angle is 60 degree. It means this is the minor sector. Till here, anyone have any problem? Achha. You see that. Find the area of a quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 centimeter. If circumference is 22 centimeter, it means value of r is 2 pi r equals to 22. 2 pi r equals to 22. This implies that value of r equals to 7 by 2. Achha. Quadrant means 1 by 4th part. So don't apply. Why you have to apply this formula? If we see that the total area is pi r square, then quarter of it 1 by 4 pi r square. That you have to apply this formula. Otherwise, pi r square, value of r is 7 by 2 mention, and value of theta you have to mention 90 degree. Value of theta you have to mention 90 degree. Then again this will be pi r square by 4. Quarter area of circle is pi r square by 4. Directly you have to mention this question. Anyone have any problem? This question is homework. Question number 2. Exercise 12.2. Question number 2. At the length of the minute hand clock. Suppose this is your clock. Listen to me. Suppose this is our clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the center. The needles have to, and this is our. You see that question tell that the length of minute hand of clock is 14 centimeter. You see that whenever the length of the minute hand of clock is 14 centimeter. You see that the length of this given, it means radius equals to given r equals to 14 centimeter. Listen to me. Acha, the total area covered by the clock is total angle covered by the clock is 360 degree. You see that total area covered by this clock is 360 degree. It means value of total angle equals to 360 degree. Till here, anyone have any problem? You see that question have asked that after 5 minutes, this is the initial position of the clock. After 5 minutes, this is the position of the clock or not?
How we know that is initial means?
Sir, in 60 minutes, 360 degree. In 5 minutes.
Listen to me. You see that question have asked that what is the length of minute hand of clock is 14 centimeter. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. Question say that suppose this is the initial position. You have to fix the initial position everywhere. See, I have to fix here. If you want, then you have to fix at the 6. After 5 minutes, this position after this to this. It means make the angle theta. First, you have to calculate if we have to calculate the value of theta, then you have to know that what is area covered by this one. This is the total area. Okay, this is the theta, and theta you see that less than 360 degree, less than 180 degree, minor area. You see that this total angle is 360 degree. How many part it have? 12. It means 360 divided by 12 equals to the part of this. It means this theta equals to 30 degrees. Second method. For 1 degree you have to calculate. Total area is?
Sir, for 1 minute.
For 1 minute to calculate it. Total area is 360, and for 1 minute 360 upon 60. This is the for 1 minute. You want to calculate for the 5 minutes. This is equals to 30 minutes. 6 is the 30, 6 5 is the 30. Otherwise, you see that this total angle is 360 degree. Here total 12 parts are there. It means if we want to calculate the angle of one part, then total angle divided by the number of the parts, it means 360 divided by 12. This will be equals to 30 degree. Otherwise, you want to calculate the theta covered in 1 minute. 360 divided by 60 minutes, it means 6 degree in 1 minute. The minutes clock travel make an angle theta in 1 minute, and the value of theta is 6 degree. In 1 minute, the angle made by the minute clock is from its initial position 6 degree. Then in 5 minutes, 30 degree. You see that, you know that this value of theta is 30 degree, r is given 14, then you calculate the area pi r square, theta by 60 degree. It is pi r square into 30 upon 360. In this question, anyone have any doubt? We have to calculate the value of theta is 30 degree and given value of r equals to 14. You have to apply this formula. Area of sector is pi r square, theta upon 360 degree, theta 30 degree you have to mention, value of r you have to mention 14, and you have to calculate the value. This is homework. Question number 3 is homework.
96 pi upon 12.
Okay, anyone have any problem? These three questions.